I'm Derek Bramble, writer, producer, living here in Los Angeles, California. Great fan of Jay-Z mics. Well, I'm at the NAMM show, and I'm here with my friends. You know, we're looking at new gear. I've come to grab some new mics and test them out at the studio. I come here every couple of years just to check out new stuff, and it's great to see the boys from Jay-Z and to see what's going on with those Latvians. Well, the projects I'm working on right now, I'm working on an artist called Amanda and another artist called CJ, and we've got a guys group called Native Sons. And I record them at my studio, which is in Woodland Hills. And I have a great collection of microphones, but I gotta say, Jay-Z mics is right up there in my top 3 of microphones. So I drove 2 hours to come see you guys. So I don't know. It's just it starts with great songs and great artists, and the ability to record them correctly. Unfortunately, we live in a world where everything is computer-based, but I'm very much an old school, new school guy where I want great mic pathway, because I don't care if I'm driving to Cleveland from LA, I don't want to drive in a Hyundai. I want to drive in a Bentley. And when I get there, I want to feel rested. I want to know it was a great journey. And, I want to know that I didn't miss anything on the journey. And I think having great microphones will bring out the best or the worst in the artist that you're working with, Oh, right. I've had some wonderful experience working with David, working with Tina Turner, Whitney Houston, all of them. One thing they've all walked into the studio with is a unique style, ability, almost transcendent, their ability, because not everybody's born with it. And the secret to capturing that is having a great microphone. None of it makes any sense if you're not capturing the true artist doing their true art. It's all bull crap, And it's very important to me to have. It starts with a great mic and a great preamp for anything, whether it's guitars, anything that you're miking. That's it. That's where it all starts. And I was taught by Hugh Padgham, Michael Brower, Bob Clearmountain, all these guys. It comes down to one thing: great microphones. Well, for me, I've always thought of music, rock and roll, whatever it is, as being somewhat communal by its nature. When I was a kid, me and my mates would get in a garage and strike it up and make hella noise, but we had a great time doing it. It's not like that anymore. And the problem is, anyone with a computer thinks that they're a producer. That's not it. Or a DJ. But I think it's more important to make great quality music, because 10 years ago, it was 100,000 people trying to get through that doorway. Now, it's 1 million people trying to get through that doorway. But there's still only going to be so much of it that's high quality. Do you know what I mean? So, do the math. I think, you're not always going to have the Adeles. You're not always going to have, the Justin Timberlakes. These are lightning strikes. But you'll always get a ton of people that want to be those people. Do you know what I mean? So it's just do the math. Just make sure quality and not quantity is what you're about. Plugins are getting better. I think what Steve Slate does is fantastic. That's what I use. Steve Slate. I use Dave's stuff from Crane Song, Phoenix. I mean, that stuff I think works. You just got to know. I mean, there's no point in having everything in Pro Tools because I've got everything and I don't hardly use any of it. So it's a matter of knowing what you need, what it's going to give you, and why you want to use it. Because for me, it's got to be about making it musical. If it's not that, what are you doing? You're just creating more noise stage within your setup. No, I mean, I was having a lot of success in England, and I wanted to get in the ring with the big boys. So, and you can only do that by putting up your dukes and getting in there, And I've been here 20-something years, and I haven't been handed my hat just yet. So I guess I'm doing something right, My first suggestion I would make is keep it simple. You don't need 100 great mics. Get 2 or 3 mics that, people that you respect have said good things about them. Keep your setup. You can do so much with so little now. I would have a great mic pre, a great mic, and just whatever I attain with, be it software or whatever, just keep it as musical from its core as you possibly can. Because everybody has the same samples. Everybody has Contact. Everybody has IK Media. Pretty soon, it's a homogenized hodgepodge of ones and zeros. There's more to it than that for me. And whatever color that comes across in my music, I want it to be my hand that dictates the color and not be a plug-in or not a this or that. I want the music to be as honest as it can be without too much rigmarole, Right. Hey, this is D, alias Derek Bramble, at the NAMM show, kicking it with the Jay-Z boys. Hopefully seeing all the new great stuff that they've been churning out, and going to hang out here and do the do. Laters.